All right, welcome back, everybody. On the 9th of November last year, the world lost a dynamic couple, Dr. Myles and Ruth Munroe. The pair and 7 others died in a private plane crash. Mourners extended far beyond their home island of the Bahamas as the globe, including South Africa, remembered the minister, leader, mentor and author, as well as his wife. We're now joined by the couple's son, Myles Chairo Munroe, or Myles Jr. It's so good to have you in studio. Welcome to Morning Live.
Thank you. Good to be here.
I need to send my condolences to you and your sister. How are you handling?
It's been a rough couple of months, but you know, God is good. He has kept our family strong, and my dad-in-law not being here is a sign that, you know, it's a sign of this new era of my sister and I to carry on this legacy and this mantle that my dad was given.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a little over 4 months, I imagine. So the reality is slowly setting in.
It still hasn't, actually. I still, you know, sometimes feel as if they're just away on a trip and will return soon, maybe in a couple of weeks. And you know, because it just hasn't hit home as yet.
Yeah. I mean, we've had the privilege here in South Africa of having your father being such an integral part of our society, and he has such a massive following in the country. And here you're going to see a couple of photographs that are coming through now. I mean, this was hosting a TNA, celebrating his 60th birthday here. I mean, that's what South Africa meant to him as well. That's what that photograph's representing. And then, of course, one of our New Age breakfasts, he was a guest there, and a very, very good friend of one of our ministers, Tina Peterson, as well. Did he ever speak of South Africa and his fond regard for the country?
Yeah, all the time. This was almost like a second home for him. You know, he came to South Africa about twice a year, and on one of those trips, he came for an entire month. So he was on the continent of Africa for a whole lot more time than he was in any other part of the world, and that's because he believed in, you know, the African people, the culture, the economy. His vision was to transform followers into leaders and leaders into agents of change, and to go into the third world and do that. So that was a part of his mission and his vision, and you know, we hope to continue that.
Yeah. Now, obviously, your father founded the Bahamas Faith Ministries International and the Myles Munroe International, among other things. How is this going to carry on? Are you going to carry it on in his name? Yeah,
I'm definitely working along with Bahamas Faith Ministries. The new senior pastor, Pastor Dave Burrows, he's been around. He's been a part of the founding of the ministry from the day it started. And I'm taking on the mantle now as CEO of Myles Munroe International, continuing the work that my dad started, you know, working along with all of those individuals he's worked along with for these many years, you know, keeping the relationships fresh, and, you know, allowing everyone now that my dad has reproduced himself into, allowing them the opportunity to use that gift, to use the gift that he allowed them to experience, allowed them to discover in themselves, and now serve it to the world.
Yeah. Well, here's a wonderful picture of your sister as well.
Yes.
That's your sister?
Yes,
that's you and your sister here together. The pressure to move into this, is this what you want to do? Is this what you and your sister feel, that it's your calling as well? Because, I mean, to do this is a big job. But do you feel that this is your calling, and that you can indeed fulfill the role?
Yeah, I do feel like I can. I wouldn't say that I felt like this would have been my calling. I enjoyed working along with my dad, working in the background, you know, managing and controlling all of the business that we were involved in. But now, you know, taking on this role is something that I welcome with open arms. I feel like, you know, God kind of works in mysterious ways. He pushes us into the forefront, out of our comfort zone, to show us that we are capable, and we are. He is with us, and he is empowering us to step out, you know, and take that. Just take that mantle that, you know, my dad once had, and you know, me and my sister, and we talk all the time, and we're encouraged. We're looking forward to everything that is about to come, everything that we have planned. we are very enthusiastic about, even in death, you know, my parents are still able to impact the world so greatly.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, if you need any information, there is a major itinerary that Myles Jr. and Chairo Munroe, their visit to the Africa region, South Africa and Swaziland, that's included in this. All of the details are available on your website,
Yes.
I imagine. Yeah.
The website is milesmunroeinternational.co.za, and the email address, if you want to contact us, is info@milesmunroeinternational.co.za. And the phone numbers is 688-2111.
Okay, fantastic. We've got them, so if you'd like to get hold of us as well, we'll pass those on to you. But just, I think the easiest is www.milesmunroeinternational.co.za. The whole itinerary and how you can listen to these guys is there. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you so much for the time.
Really, just
appreciate
please, thank you very, very much, and just continue the amazing work that your dad.
We definitely will. Thank you very much.
All right. All right, time now for some